All right, let's get to the naked truth. Okay, shall we? Go deep, hard, and fast. No mincing words. Just get straight to the point. Can we do that? I got my bad hair day. Naked truth. No necklaces, no jewelry, no makeup, no perfect hair. Just the truth, okay? This is a truth buster for you. So I made some notes because I didn't want to forget anything. This is like so important to me that I get this out there. So this is a story of how one car accident led to one Brunson Box Army, one Brunson Stack Army, and one fish slap, okay? So here we go. 3 years ago, I was hustling. I was newly divorced. My ex, I had to buy him out of the house. We had just divorced, and I had 7 companies to keep afloat. I had one kid who was punching walls till he bled, and another kid who was bawling hopelessly in my arms every night, falling asleep. And I was winning awards like crazy. I was like smashing it. I think I was up to like over 24. Amazing, right? In repair, recovery, anti-aging, performance, dealing with UFC fighters, triathletes, marathon runners, complex systemic health conditions, like all this. I was smashing it, right? Moms, kids, health, immune, all that stuff. Really, really cool. And I built up a business to like $500,000, which, you know, like I'm really proud of. I know it's not like huge, like the big wigs. I know it's not like, woo, but it was big to me, okay? But like through all of it, I wasn't there for my kids the way that I wanted. And everyone says like I'm a tremendous mom and they learn parenting from my business courses, which is crazy. But like I felt like I needed to be there. Like they say like little kid problems, big kid problems. I was not there for my kids. So in the way I wanted. And I barely like had any friends left, and I had no time for my family except on special occasions. And even that, I would work a lot. And they never asked me to host because I was always too busy, right? And then whammo, like whammo, my parents got into a car accident, and I was the last to call. Like I found out about this 2 days later, you guys. Like the one car was off in the ditches, burning, on fire, and my parents' wheel flew off, hit another car, teenage car. That smashed their windshield. They stopped the car because they had to, got out and pulled my parents and their 2 dogs from the car because they thought their car was going to catch fire. Hence, fire in your belly. Well, for inflammation from my health brand, and fire in your belly for like my why, right? And the girl on fire. So yeah, so that was like, that was crazy to me. My mom was almost airlifted away because anyways, they called me 2 days later. My parents could have died that day. And I made the decision that day that I was going to be the first responder. And the heavens opened up, and I ended up in an event in this workshop, and this dude had me stand for my transformation, aka spend 25 G's on his program. And I bought in to making a money-making machine. That's what I thought I bought into. But as time went on, it was like 2 years of content. I was lost in the details. I had no clear direction. I was super sad as he taught me how to tell my stories. I was like, oh my gosh, I was rehashing all this stuff that I didn't want to tell anyone. I didn't want to expose my family for fear of making them feel bad. I felt even worse. I was like 6-8 months in halt because I was just feeling bad about myself. And I was like, all right, so he was upselling, building the funnel for him, building an online money-making machine for you. I was like, all right, let's do that because I'm not getting anywhere with this. So it was $100,000, and it was 18 months. So like I hired him for like the time and like going back and forth to Cali. It was probably like 170 grand after all was said and done. But I had 15 different softwares and integrations. They're like, sign up for this account, sign up for that account. I was like, oh my God. And then I was running $900 in Facebook ads, and I got 586 people on my list, and I made two $17 sales out of it. Really not what I was expecting, yeah? I was really grateful. Like the promise was to build me a funnel, not to build me a converting funnel. They did build me a funnel. And every time I touched it after that, because my contract was up, it would break like Humpty Dumpty, and I couldn't put all the pieces back together again. And I was like, F this, I'm out of this game. Clearly I suck. Clearly I'm useless. Clearly I'm not made for this, and I'm done. I'm done with funnels. But in the meantime, they had taught me how to build a course, how to tell my story, how to get on stages. And I hijacked by accident Tony Robbins stage. If you've heard that, it was so amazing. I taught at Les Brown's Maximum Potential Institute. I got on stage with Jack Canfield. That was my last one. It was so crazy. Surreal still. Surreal, like the Chicken Soup for the Soul dude. I'm writing books with giants in my field like Les Brown and Dr. John Gray. And after all of it, I was like, my dream is over. Clearly I'm not meant for this. And I went back to my hustle. Vendor events and like scouring online and like link dropping everywhere. It was just a total mess. And I couldn't keep track of the follow-up. And I would go on stage, like sell something that I still had to deliver on it. And I needed a funnel for that. And then I needed a follow-up funnel to get them to show up for the class. And then I needed a follow-up funnel to get feedback about the class. And then I needed a follow-up funnel for each one of my vendor events, because we're doing like 3 a weekend or 3 a week. And it was just too much. It was like too much admin. I just didn't have any money left. I was like, this is nuts. So I hustled from like January 2019 till April of 2019. And then I was like, I can't do this anymore. I have to go back and learn this funnel stuff. So yeah, I was following all these big gurus. I was watching them on stage. I was like, how do they do that? And I kept hiring them and like chasing the dream. And I can't even tell you how much money I've spent on workshops and signing up for all their stuff. And I was like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know what's wrong with me. I want to play with these giants, but like it's like a secret. Like no one is telling you how to do all this stuff. And I actually found a dude who's teaching the behind the secrets. He's teaching and he's showing us what's behind the curtain. And like each course of those took, it was a hit on me. I was hoping that I'd be good enough. I was hoping that I could do all the affirmations and it would work. I was hoping I could do all the priming. I was hoping I could stay in state. I was hoping I was good enough of a person. I hoped that I was nice enough. I hoped that I was serving enough. I was like, oh my God, like, what is it? What is it? And like, it all has to do with the steps that they follow. It has nothing to do with all that. It's like this strategy. Like, even if you don't have a big budget, you don't have a team, you don't have a list, you don't have products, you don't have experience in sales. I realized like the whole problem was I didn't know what I was doing. I was what they call an unconscious competent. Like I was making sales and I was able to amp everybody up with enough energy and enough enthusiasm, but I wasn't actually following the format, right? Which I am following right now. If you learn it, you'll see if you go back. So, and I didn't want to do a new DMO and network marketing. And I didn't want to, like, the whole hoax is like, you know, just talk to one person a day. And I'm like, yeah, but that's like, by the time you get to 365 days, it's like compounded, right? So day 1, you talk to one person. Day 2, you talk to one person that's new and follow up with the person on day 1, and so on and so on. It ends up being like an exponential number. No wonder I was overwhelmed. I'm never following up, and people are signing up on other people's teams and forget it. So forget network marketing, right? Forget my regular business, forget everything. Well, now I have a new opportunity for you, and I've figured out the way, and I devoured the Brunson, I call him the Big RB's content since April. I was like, I need a funnel for everything. So I was back, I have funnel vision, I'm like focused, I'm like, and I'm like, okay, I know where to find everything. And my friends are like excited, they see me like doing all this new stuff, and they're like, oh my God, can I learn about this? So I was like, okay, I'm going to put this in one format, so I'm just going to read this here. So I hope I don't offend you by reading it, but it's like so good. So, okay. So this is what the new plan is, okay? Because I've got all the secrets for you, and I'm going to point you on the right direction, and I'm not teaching business. I tore down my business, even though I won top business program from Tony Robbins, business mastery grads. I tore that down right now because health is like, I get jazzed about both, but I realize the only thing people sacrifice for their health is their wealth, so I want to make a bunch of millionaire friends. So here's the goal. This is how we're going to make a bunch of millionaire friends. The Brunson Box Army, okay? This is one car accident that led to one dose of courage to build one funnel to earn $1 million with one message and one focus in 1 year, so I can be first responder for my family and create a tribe of caring millionaires to take on the world's problems. The chiefs that are rich enough to make a difference. And I stopped teaching them those business courses for right now because the Big RB is freaking genius. And now I'm focused on health. So I'm just like your funnel guide for resources and sharing what I've learned along the way. I'll be going live in my group from Funnel Hacking Live at the next one, which is in 2 weeks. And then I have a 2-day event before that from the Big RB's top funnel builder, plus the best way to get traffic So you're going to learn from those two guys, and it's all free for you. This is not like I'm not selling anything. It's just like I'm an affiliate, full disclosure. I love the Big RB stuff. So that's the only thing is like, if you have an account under me, and I show you like, don't buy this because it's free over here, or buy this because I haven't seen it anywhere else. That's kind of what I'm doing for you guys. So understand, I can't be at your beck and call. I'm building my funnel too. I'm just here to help as much as I can. Please don't private message me. I just don't have time. Just ask questions in my group and I will go live when I can. So if you want the link to the group, ask me. I will send it to you. That's the new plan. That's the new 2020 vision. And we're all going to walk stage at 2021 Funnel Hacking Live as millionaires. One funnel, 1 year, $1 million, all for us. Okay. And then we can like build out our backpack, which is like our basically how people can sell our stuff, and then we will cross refer in our list. That's why it's for nice people only. You must be nice or you can't get in. That's it. So messy hair, don't care. No jewelry, no makeup. This is the bare naked truth. This is it. If you want to be a part of it, I'm so excited for you. Very clear vision on what I'm creating based on all the recommendations, all the inner circle stuff that I devoured from the RB, all the basic training. Like, I'm just going to show you like step by step. This is what you do first. This is what you do second. And like, I think all of it ended up being like, if you go for the top end of everything, I think all of it ended up being like $1,200 as opposed to the $100,000 that I paid. And you can get it up in less than 30 days. So, booyah, here we go. This is it. I'm so excited. I hope you are too. If you want to be a part of it in my group, you have to follow those rules, right? Where you're under me. That's the deal. I'm providing value as being an affiliate. And I love you. Mwah. Be the change that you wish to see in the world. Live with love. This is Karen, the girl on fire. I'll see you on stage.